Hey guys, right now you should be on a Google form that looks a lot like mine. Yours just has this video at the top. It's called Reading Inventory, and just before you start, I want you to know this is not a test. There are no right or wrong answers. I'm not judging you for any of your answers. I need to know them so that I know how to teach you how to read. Okay. Um, and there are lots of different questions and lots of different kinds of questions. And I'm not going to go through them all, but I'm going to point out a few things about Google Forms because this is something that you're going to use a lot this year. Okay. Um, so if you notice right off the bat, at the top it says that the ones with stars by them are required. Now on this one and most of the ones I'm going to make, every question is required, which means it's not going to let you submit it if you skip it. Okay. So that's what that little red star means, that it's required. Now right off the top, it's going to ask you for your name. Now when you answer your name, I'm asking for your real name, not a computer username, not a nickname, your name. Okay. So it needs to have a capital letter. And it needs to be your first and last name, just like mine. Okay. Then you're going to start going through the questions. Now, like I said, I'm not going to go through each and every one of them, but I am going to point out a couple things about these questions. Okay. Some of these questions are a drop down box, which means you'll click this little arrow and you'll choose your answer. Okay. And see, it's not letting me, it's reminding me it's a required question, which that's okay. Down here, if you have these little check boxes, then you click the ones that are the answer to the question. And this question says check all that apply, which means you can check more than one. Okay. So you can click as many as you want. Just make sure you're actually answering the question. Okay. And this one's the same way, the check boxes. You do have a couple questions where you have to type out an answer. When you type out your answer, you need to type like you write, which means you need to start with a capital letter. So the question says 3 books I would take on a month-long trip are. So I might say my 3 books would be, and I'm not going to write out the whole thing right now, but just make sure you start with a capital letter, and then when you get to the end of your sentence, you have punctuation. All right. There's some more drop-down boxes. Here's one where you just pick one. And here's more where you type. Guys, it's so important that you type correctly. So you use capital letters, you use periods, question marks if you need them, things like that. And then when you're done, you'll press submit and it will get sent to me to look at. All right. Like I said, remember this isn't a test. It's just to give me some information about you. So do your best on it and give me honest answers. Thank you.